Issues around climate change have continued to hug the headlines. The United Nations had its climate change conference in Paris in May 2016. Various groups have toed the line, seeking commitment towards a safer and sustainable environment. The Business and Climate Summit in London brought heads of multinational businesses, financial institutions and government officials to check in on commitments made after the climate talks in Paris. The discussions also covered the need for more collaborations across sectors.
Which of these porridge brands that
One of the sessions focused on the role and responsibility of creative industries in climate change.
We need to adopt a positive approach that empowers people to take action and highlights innovative, appealing and practical new solutions. The success of brands like Tesla Motors shows that people want exciting new climate-friendly alternatives, and there is a great opportunity for innovative brands.
In the set for more collaborations, what can the media and creative industry do to influence consumer behavior towards the environment and climate change?
My advice would be to start talking to the broadcaster at the really earliest stage. Because I would say in most of the projects that we do, whether in this area or in health or governance, finding a broadcaster who will broadcast without expecting to be paid for doing that is probably as difficult as making the programme. And we have the advantage of the BBC name, which often finds the way in, but a huge amount of energy goes into negotiating that.
In our co-production with Deutsche Welle, one of the highlights is the Eco Heroes. And throughout Africa, we try to identify those people who are doing something good for the environment. And we bring them out, show them, interview them, showcase what they're doing, and at the end of the day, they get a prize. So that's, to encourage other people and try to reinforce that to the public so that, people can follow suit. We know that's very important. On our part, we know that the media themselves, have that critical role to make sure that people know what is good for them and how to take care of the environment.
From my experience working with the Ad Council, which is an organization that coordinates and marshals the creative industries and the media industries to come together around social causes, I've learned a lot about how to make these kind of campaigns and efforts work. And one, obviously, we heard a little bit before, was about insight and strategy. So, and I think the agencies are doing a fantastic job in this area, but sometimes, because mostly they're working on helping more consumer-oriented issues and projects, the agency creatives need a little help in thinking through some of these issues and how do we look at some of these really difficult issues like climate change.
A new report, The Business End of Climate Change, has concluded that businesses will be in the position to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 3.7 billion metric tons by 2030 and be a key driver of global climate action. With this potential comes great opportunity to build resilience, innovate, and safeguard future profitability. The media and creative industry disseminating climate information will be essential to keeping track of corporate progress, spur greater action, and help achieve the bigger ambition.